What's it like hearing the word coach? I mean, is it still something you're getting adjusted to?
Yeah, it's different. I had that stint coaching across the street at Carter Gibbons. During their spring season, I was a player, so I got to hear Coach more a little bit there. But nah, it's a privilege, man. I thank Coach Doran and Coach Freddie for giving me the opportunity and trusting me with the group, and I can't wait to go to grad for these boys and do what we do.
How
How
much
was
does
your
it?
time at NC State, both success and some injuries? How does that help prepare you for your role?
Yeah, I think playing position and being at the mic in this defense, being able to call it, see it, kind of being an on the field coach for the guys, has really prepared me a lot to be verbal and vocalize what I wanted my guys to be clear, concise, and give them exact direction of what they need to do. So my experience there that's helped me a lot in the injuries and stuff like that I've been through. It's just stuff that I can pass on, to these young guys. I've dealt with a lot in my life and in my time here. And if I can prevent some of those things from happening to guys coming after me and you guys in this room, that's all I want to do.
How much does it help that you were a Devon Betty, where you're the veteran, and you've been to every practice for 4 or 5 years, but then at one point you're also the Kenan Lewis who is still learning his craft. How do you kind of impart where obviously the veteran is in one position and the younger guys are learning?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing, is just follow the vets. The vets, they know what to do and they know what not to do as well. So the biggest thing I tell my young guys is watch the people in front of you. If you can watch people in front of you, you can be a great mimicker or you can be a great learner in that from watching. You can be a great learner in every other aspect, as well.
How do you view this opportunity? Is it kind of thing to get your feet wet in coaching, or is it kind of an audition maybe for a role like this?
It could be both, but I mean, this opportunity for me is really just not. It's not about me. It's about getting these guys being the best that they could be. On December 28th when we play, ECU, and then if it stretches into something further, it will. But my entire focus is on putting all my energy and getting these guys to play the best football they can. In 2 weeks.
Getting a taste of Cardinal Gibbons football is different at that level in terms of just you're not dealing with NIL and you're not dealing with some of the other
Yeah.
stuff. You're getting a taste of what it's like at this level.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference moving forward? What
Not
level you'd like to be at?
not really a preference. I just want to coach ball, and wherever grass is and the football is, that's where I want to be. So that's my whole thing. I know coaching at Gibbons helped me a lot. As far as that is a lower level than we are here, so you have to be very clear and very concise and very exact. In what you want from your players. And I think that's helped me translate that here with our guys right now.
What was it like for you when you found out that this was an opportunity that Coach Doran or whoever wanted you to
Yeah, man, it's very like I said, I don't take it for granted, at all. It's a big responsibility, and I do believe I'm ready for it, and not to get overly emotional about it, but it definitely means a lot to me. Just to what better opportunity to be able to coach at your university, the position you played under the coach you played for. There's no other storybook tell that you could tell that. So.
Dave mentioned that he likes to give former players an opportunity, kind of for the reason you just mentioned. How unique of an opportunity is it to coach somewhere where you have all of those things that you just listed out?
Yeah, it's extremely unique, and it's very like Coach Doran do that. We have a lot of former players working in the building, and it speaks to what kind of family we have at NC State, right? Guys want to come back, guys want to work, they want to get back, to the program. And I think that speaks volumes to the culture that we have here. It's not on the football team, but across the campus as well. You always see alumni coming back trying to, or whether it's giving money or volunteering their time or speaking, they're always trying to pour back into the kids here, and it speaks to what a great community we have at NC State.
Have you
Beginning
talked
of the
much?
season, you were working with recruiting, and then you've been on the sideline all season with the headset on. What's your role been like, kind of for this whole season, and how it's developed?
Yeah, I worked in recruiting for a little bit, but as soon as that ball hit the field, I needed to be on the grass. Yeah, so I told Coach, whatever you need, and Coach Gibson when he was here, whatever you need for me on the grass, just allow me to be out there. And they had no problem doing that, and it's just been transitioning. I've worked alongside Coach Gibson, with him on the sideline. I work alongside Coach Freddie with him on the sideline. So it's just been a natural transition, not immediate, but I've been thinking and nugget dropping notes. Hey man, I can be on the field for you if you need me to be. So I just been doing that. It's been good.
Did you talk much with Grayson McCall after his transition, since
Yeah.
you kind of have a similar background in terms of same age?
Yeah, I just told him to take as much time as he needs to process because dealing with my situation when I had to stop playing football is definitely tough. mentally. And Grayson is super strong. The kid is super mentally strong. But for anybody, when your football life ends, it's very emotional and it can be very, traumatic in that sense. And so I'm take as much time as he needs, and then whatever he needs to do, whoever he needs to talk to, I'm always here for him.
You're in a new role. What's it like seeing Coach Freddie, be able to lead the defense, as the coordinator going into the bowl?
I'm excited, man. Super excited. Coach Freddie has always been a very vocal guy around our defense and around our guys, and I know all the guys on the team trust him and believe in him, and we as coaching staff believe in him as well. And he's going to do a great job. He's already has done a great job, throughout his time here, and now that's elevated. So I'm going to continue to elevate our team.
Who has the most?
His coaching style.
It's very him. I would say, like Coach Freddie's not a super loud guy. He's not like a super outwardly spoken guy all the time. He kind of plays the role that he's in, and now he's in the elevator role. Now you're seeing him speak out more and direct the entire defense, not just his position group. But we would always hear Coach Freddie in the field talking to his nickels. Now we hear him talking to the whole defense, which is a great sight to see.
Between the coaching staff and the strength and conditioning staff, who has the most tackles?
The most tackles. I think Coach Thunder is he's second all time, right? He's second all time.
I think Coach Thunder has it.
Yeah, I think Coach Thunder he might have it. I don't know. Me and Freddie combined might push it, but yeah, it's close though. It's close.
Your perspective on football, how has it changed since you became a coach, and how much knowledge of the game has grown since you made this transition?
I think for me, from a football standpoint, man, I think the biggest thing that I've learned, at least over the past year, is that this game can be taken away from you at any given moment for a variety of reasons, and that it is truly a gift anytime you get to step on the field and be around football. And that's the biggest thing I'm trying to point to you guys, that every moment we get to step on the grass is a gift, and don't take it for granted, because when that life ends, when your football life ends, you'll miss those times where you get to suit up, put that helmet on, and be out there with your guys. So don't have any regrets.
Your knowledge of the game?
Knowledge of the game, man. Like I said, I ran this defense, for 4 or 5 years, playing the Mike position. I had my opportunity with the Chiefs, learned a great amount of deal from them, and that's been able to help me transition back. I played in the 4 down, played in the 3 down. So all that factors into why I feel like I can get these guys ready to go.